Hello friends, welcome to Intuites.
Today we are going to discover some of the important array operations that you can perform with the help of NumPy library. NumPy is basically a Python library oftenly used in the context of machine learning and data science. It provides a multitude of array operations, some of which we are going to cover with this particular session. Now let me tell you guys about the agenda that we have for this particular session. We'll begin this video by covering basic NumPy arithmetic functions such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Then we'll glance through functions for array comparison as well as aggregation functions in NumPy. After that, we'll take you through the concept of broadcasting.
So first we have is addition using NumPy. So for performing some addition, we have a sum function up here. Let's see how does it work.
Yeah. So yesterday we discussed about the file handling, right? In the file handling, either we can write with the with statement. I told you that with we open and we define an object to the f, then f dot write, f dot read, whatever you want to do, just do it. And another way to just click like f, suppose like this you are writing, right? A equals to open, then you are giving the file name, then you are saying that a dot read write, and finally you are saying that a dot close. That's what I always told. Whenever you run the statement in this way, when variable equals to open, then you are writing everything. Then whatever the sources allocated for this object needs to be closed at any cost. Okay. But whereas when you are writing the statement with statement with open the file name and f, then it is automatically it will allocate and deallocate. Python is very smart. So when you're writing the with statement and writing this one, we no need to write the close statement at all in the file handling. That's the first one. Second thing is, when you are writing the with statement with open statement with an assigned object, it will allocate some memory, and when your task is done, after some time it will be just allocate the memory itself automatically. And this portion is called, that's what yesterday I forgot the name of this is called context manager. Okay. So whenever any interviewer or anywhere they ask that what is context manager, they are referring to the with statement. Okay. So you can say that whenever I'm handling a file with open function, I can use the with clause. And the advantage of this is that I no need to close the resources. So it will be auto allocated and auto deallocated. That's it. That is that. Okay. I just thought let me explain. Good.
Yes.
Just remember this. Okay. So yesterday we have discussed slightly about the numpys and how we can convert a list to the numpy arrays, and we see some properties like the endim, size, shape, all these things, dtype, all these things. Now we have discussed about couple of functions which will be directly helpful for you to create the array itself, like the ones function, zeros function, arrange function, and linspace function. Right? So that's it up to I think we have discussed on the number. Alright. Any questions up to here? If I need to recall, I will do it one more time. If you have not done it anything. It's okay, everybody. So here we have created a sales list of a two-dimensional nested list. And out of that we have created a array out of this. Then on the array, we are saying first is the endim, then shape, then size, then dtype. These are the four properties available for your NumPy array, right? Then we discuss about the different NumPy array creations and all. All right. Any questions? Good.
Samir? Good. Yeah,
Hmm.
we are using zeros and ones, right? So it's mainly used for machine language or any for the purpose mainly we are using here.
Yeah, exactly. Those two are used for your linear algebra. So we will not use much on this. So
Okay.
we will use the arrange function, linspace function sometimes, but these two are for the linear algebra actually.
Okay, Samir, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, because arithmetic linear algebra holds around the zeros and one only. Hmm? And even another which is not our scope of this, in the sense we are not using, will not use. There is a identity matrix also there. Okay. So there is an identity. This is also being used for the machine learning. Okay, don't worry, it is not required that much to focus on this. And I don't want to go to deep also, like what is identity matrix and. But
That's
anyway,
fine.
so yeah, so it will be overlap unnecessary. It will be like things and will come up. Okay, now I want to write something for you, and you need to tell me what exactly this will give me. Okay, so I'm importing the np equals to list. So I'm creating a list. Let's take sales underscore list, and please don't execute on the PyCharm. Be like be genuine on this to me. Okay, so like don't execute and tell me from my screen itself. Okay, so I'm saying x into 10 for x in range of 1 comma 10, and if I print this sales list, what will be my output? Can somebody tell me?
It says 10, 10,
Multiple of 10.
20, multiple of 10.
10
Yeah.
to
Multiple of 10 till
100.
100.
100. Yeah.
100.
Because the range is 10, right? And
mm,
it will come up to, I think, 9,
90. 90.
90, 90. Yeah, 90.
9, 90. And what is
Because
this called?
this is array list, right?
Mhm. No, this is a
A
list.
The
list.
I'm not
list,
creating it.
A list.
list.
I have not created anything like array. I have not created it.
A list.
It's
It's a
a
list. Okay.
list.
What is this concept is called?
Lambda function.
Did I write lambda here? No, right?
Okay, yeah. Sequence.
Sorry.
Sequence.
What is that?
No, no, that's I don't remember the word, but we we read lost concept. We studied lost concept in Python
I already,
basics.
I already,
Yeah,
I already
that,
written. I
yes.
already written the.
Oh, yeah, comprehension. Oh, yes. Okay.
So this is called list comprehension. Remember this point. Okay, just go through this. So you are till 90. So I need to take 11 here so that I will get the 100. Okay. So now from here, say I want to create the array. Hmm? So I say np dot array of my sales list. So we can create it. Okay. Okay. Now here, tell me print. I have a function here. Okay. So it is doing like this, right? So we understand the ones function, zero function, array, and clean space. But after the array, I have a function called reshape. Okay. I can reshape this function. So what does it mean? Let's take 1 comma 10. After this, I'm just giving it. And finally, I'm printing my sales underscore array. Okay. So now if you see here, yeah. So normally it is like the in one line it is coming, right? So the output. Okay. So I'm printing the sales list also. Let not do that. Do not make it confused. So this is one output. If I change to let's take 10 comma 1. Okay, this function will change it, the reshape function. So if I run this, then we will get the output in such a way. This, see, 10, 20, 30, 40. Suppose you are taking data for 2 comma 5. So you need to explain me what exactly happening here. Okay, we're getting like this. So what is exactly happening? Reshape is what it is doing here. The same
Changing
output
the
I'm
rows
just
and
changing.
The
columns.
row number and column names it is name number it is taking.
Right. So here there are 2 rows and 5 columns. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. If I change this to 5 rows and 2 columns, this is the way. Okay. So the resave function, which we can change it, it will help you to change the rows and columns. Okay. Make sense? How you want to display the data. Making sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now understand this. Now let's try to understand another important concept in NumPy is called the random number generation. Random number generation, you know, right? Like your OTP passwords. Whenever you are having, suppose let's take in a website, you forgot your password. Then you are saying forgot password. Then you are giving your identification. Then whichever the environment, he will generate one OTP for you, and it will send it to your mobile. Then and that number is unique numbers, right? Each and every time. It's just a random number, right? 0801800 so different. So all these things are. So those kind of numbers are called my random numbers. Okay. So to generate a number in NumPy, it's we have a specific function for this. Okay. So let's check how to use it. So I'm importing the NumPy in such a way that so I'm taking all the functions from the NumPy, like import NumPy as MP directly. I'm doing it. Another way to do it, importing is that suppose you want to specific function from the NumPy, you want to import it. Then I want to use this kind of syntax. Let's say from NumPy dot random import default RNG. Okay, so this is a method, default RNG. Default RNG is a function to generate the random numbers in Python or in the NumPy area. Okay, so to say from numpy.random import the default RNG, and this will be the default name only. We can change this all these things. Okay, so now I'm taking a variable like let's take the random number equals to say default energy, and here this seed is very important. Okay, here if you see, just give me a second. Another I want to write it. See this parameter having a seed, right? SED. Are you able to see this? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
That
sir.
seed is optional parameter. But see, the random numbers thing is out. Suppose I am generating a I have written a function or whatever this I written it, and the number which I generate, that will be never same as you only, because this is random numbers, right? It's never will be the same throughout the program. But in Python, there is a flexibility or there is a possibility that suppose whatever the seed you given, okay, the same seed if you give on your program as well, then you will get the same random number what I am getting. Okay, why it is helpful? Because when you are writing the code, let's put it the seed. Like you can put 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, anything you can give inside the seed. But that seed needs to be continue across your development. Okay. So here, suppose I'm giving, let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my seed. Nothing there, but if you used the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your system, hopefully we'll get the same random number what I am getting. Okay. Now let's create a random array, random number array here, which will be like RNG dot my function called random, and that. Okay. Now if I print this, print random array. Okay. So let's run this one, and you will get number between 10. So 0 to 1, all these things, you will get a random number of 10 random numbers, you will get it. Okay. Can somebody confirm this? You are just use the same thing on your system by setting a 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5 as a seed. And can you just see that we are getting the same random number as me or different? Can somebody confirm on this?
Typing, Samir.
Yeah. Put the seed as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. Okay.
We'll get a different type, I'm thinking.
Just try.
Getting the same one.
Same one, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's what. Whenever you will use the seed as same, this is important. You will say that what is this, but this is the seed. If you give the same seed, then what I am getting, you will get it. Your seed is different, you will get the different random numbers. That's why it will work. Okay, make sense?
So then what's the purpose of getting random in itself means shuffling and getting it right?
Just think like you are working on a project and you are sharing the code across different teams, and that random numbers is being used in your program, and you are using one seed that is being used. Suppose they are using different seeds for different calculation, then your code will be blocked, right?
Uh,
Think like that.
oh,
Okay.
oh,
So
yes.
across the team, suppose you are collaborating, and if you give a same seed number, then it will be random number will be same across the team. So be fragile on that one. Yeah,
Oh, okay, sir.
yeah.
Samir,
Got it?
can you give me some other example, some real time, which you used in your project to better understanding for this the seed, the random number seed? Some real time
Uh,
example or something.
that's what I mean. This is almost like the your random. What I'm saying is that suppose you are working on a let's take thing is like we are working on a website. Okay, let's take okay, and your team job is to let's take whenever any banking system guy log into the system, whenever he click on the forget password or whatever maybe, then it will generate an OTP to you, and
Mm-hmm.
that is your job. That's it. Like for you, the login principle, how he can log in, how he will be authorized, and after that, suppose he is not authorized, you can send a message to the customer saying that, yeah, you are not authorized, boss. Please change your password. And once you change the password, you are generating a random number. So let's take your team. His job is up to here only. Okay. Then once the number got generated, okay, then
Mm-hmm.
another team is working on that, saying that how to change the password. They will change the password policy for that, all these things. So that is their thing. Now your code, the OTP, whatever is generated, that needs to be shared with that team also, because they don't understand what OTP, because based on that they will recommend the password, because they will ask you to put the default also, right? The previous OTP or previous
Mm-hmm.
password, whatever you received on your system. So this
Mm-hmm.
time, suppose your seed is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you
Mm-hmm.
are not collaborating with them, and they suppose you are not using the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When the code
Mm-hmm.
will go to them, right? Their random number
Mm-hmm.
will be different, because when they start running the code, this code and that code will be never same, because the random numbers are different. So that's what, whenever you are collaborating with a team of a different code setup, please use the same set. That's the expectation. Make sense?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the one way to do it. Another way to do is another function I have, that is called your what is that function? Normal function. Okay. So for the normal function, let's do this in this way only. Let me comment this. This also commented. This is the one way to do it. Another way is that there will be a normal function So the for normal function will take actually two parameters. One is the mean and standard deviation. So I will say mean variable and std standard deviation equals to, let's take 5, 1. Okay, then I will say uh, random underscore normal equals to rng dot normal. Then it will take your mean variable, then your standard deviation variable, then let's say size equals to 10. Okay, this is also one way to do your random normal. Okay, let me run this. It will just random number between deviation. Standard deviation, you know, right? How you calculating in math. So up to 10 size, it will take a definition of all the standard deviation. So the highest number here is somewhere around 6 point something, and the lowest number is somewhere around 3. So it is taking two number the standard deviation, and whatever the random number is generate, you want to generate it, you can generate it. Okay, this is also one way to generate, but most probably you'll use this. So standard deviation, these are all because as I told you, the numpy is a number, right? It can be used for the your ML, like linear algebra also. So this is one of the uses of the linear algebra as well. Okay, so this is one way. This is one way. Let me check another way also there. I didn't use for a long time this one. So let me try to do that. Okay. So one second. Can I have a rand? No. Okay, this is one way. Let me just test this, guys. Just give me a second. I forgot that actually. Input. Let us say. Okay. No, I'm forgetting one thing. There is another function called rand int. How to use that? I think. mm, Let me
You mean is
try.
a integer?
Yeah. Integer
Integer.
one is rand int.
No, no, you
Bit
can
generator.
give directly. I think you can give. Okay,
No, that is okay. I will check it out.
default.
I don't know. Uh-huh.
You can give like a default like a seed, right? Default.
Uh-huh.
Okay, random number. Okay, you can
Random.
declare. Okay,
No,
random number.
one more. Yeah. One more function is there that is called the rand int something. Just give me a second. Let me check it out. Just 10 seconds. Yeah, I think this is the one. So something like this. So let me go to a test file and I will show you that. I don't want to change. This is also one way to do it. So I will say import random. Okay. Then this is the random package only actually. Okay. And I will say print random dot rand int. I think so. Yeah. Random dot rand int. This is also one way to create the random number as well. So here I will say 3 comma let's take 10. So if I generate this as well, so this is just it will just print a single number. Okay, and you can say stop plus required integer, which is where it will end. Um, just give me a second. Yeah, this is one way to do it. Like between 3 to 10, I'm generating. So each and every time, whatever I will run, it's giving a 10 only. I make myself confused, I think. Just give me a second. Mm, specify range. Mm, Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, this is the one. So the random rand int. So the right now the session is running. Now it is 5, right? You see. So what about the range? I will give it here, and this is more of a more random. Like it is, there is no sequence here. So each and every time whatever you will run it, will get different numbers. So right now it is 4. Suppose I am saying, let's take 0.1 to 0. Let's take 9. So this is the range I am giving. If I run this, it will throw an error. So what is it? Non-integer type. Okay. So sorry, huh? This is random number I am giving. So I'm saying 1, 9. So whenever you will run it, it will just generate random number between that range. So right now it is 6. Next time if you run it, it will get 3. So this is also one more way to create a random, but this is not that much of feasible compared to this. Whenever you are giving a default RNG with the seed, because that will be same for everybody if you want to make it like that. Make sense? This is one. Any
Samir?
questions? Yeah.
Yeah, Samir. If we don't mention int or any other type, so default it will give float, right? Like before example, it's giving float values.
This one you are saying, this is what
Yes,
type you are saying. Okay,
yes,
you can check it out, right? What type it is. That you have a function called, right? Random array
yes.
dot dtype, right? Whatever the it is generating, you can check it out. Yeah, float 64,
Yeah,
correct.
it's default, it's float. So when we
Yeah,
mention the type, it will change.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
okay. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
And this is the function is just like a normal one. Like each and every time whenever we run, we are giving a range. Within that range, it will just regenerate. Okay, make sense? No questions, right? Here, we are good.
Yes.
Okay. Now on the same one, just tell me this is about random, nothing else on the random number. Now let's take. I am writing one code here again. Now I'm writing another code for you. So let's take yeah, here only I'm writing. So let's take my underscore array. Okay, you need to tell me this is what will happen here. Okay, then I'll say np dot linspace of 10 comma 100 comma 10. What will print in my array?
10, 20,
From
30,
between 10 to
40.
100, 10 numbers will be there. Dividing 100
Okay,
into 10 numbers.
10 dot 20 dot 30 dot 40 dot 50 dot 60 dot 70. That's what it is giving me.
Yeah.
So it is float. So 10 dot is coming. Now, if we want to reshape this into a 5 by 2 matrix, then what I'll do?
Shape my underscore array dot shape in bracket 5 comma 2. Reshape 5 comma 2.
Are you getting this point? I'm repeating. This is most important. Okay. Done this. It will be 5 comma 2. Correct? 5 rows, 2 columns. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So
The
after
same.
Samir, I have a question.
uh,
After the 5 comma 2, right? You can give the data type int or something converted into int,
where
comma d
here?
type
No,
equal to, yeah,
no,
no,
not
comma
here.
comma,
Comma like this? No, we can do that
yeah.
here. We can do that like that. So there will be a separate entity unit, right? For that, I'll come to that. So this same thing, if you want to, so you are creating an array of 10 to 100, right? So this is one way to do it, and the recipe is fine. 5 comma 2 I have done it, but another way also same thing. If you want to write in a different way, I can use the same function. I can write one more way, is that I will write my array equals to np dot a range. We discussed a range also yesterday, right? A range I will give 10 comma 101, because you know the Python tendency, right? Whenever you started with a 10, when you are putting 100, they will receive the first part, right? It will till go till 99. So I should make sure that it should go to till 101. Okay, this also will work, and it will give you the exact output what you are expecting. And this time it will be an integer case, and I can do the reset as well. 5 comma 2. Okay, so the first one and the second one both are same. Got it? First it will go with the linspace. Second one it will go to the arrange function. Any questions up to here?
Yeah, Samir, in arrange, the default type is integer. So because it's giving integer
Yeah,
value.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, got it. Thank you.
Samir, one question.
Go
Earlier,
ahead.
you have done with giving one random number, right?
Yeah, this one.
You got one random number giving randint 3 comma
Uh huh.
10.
Uh huh.
If I want to get more more than one number, that means if I want to get four numbers together, so then in that, can I make what do I need to make the change?
Four
I hope
random
you
number in a sense.
in the sense, now you have given rand int 3 comma 10 and you got
Uh-huh.
one output.
No, we'll get only one output only, always.
Yeah, if I have to increase from one output, if I have to get 3 or 4 digit number, what can I do there? Anything? Can I get anything over there?
But let me know you the, like, okay, I understand, but can you please tell me the context, like why you will use the 300 random multiple?
See, earlier
That I
you
can
said that
explain.
if we need a 4 digit pin that has to be given, if I have to create a 4 digit pin,
Mm-hmm.
random pin, how
Mm.
do I make? If I give the same,
Not through, not through
it
this.
it won't come.
No, this here it will not come. You need to use the this one, random 10. You are getting here,
Oh,
right? So many. Then we need
yeah,
to count it.
but
We're
there
getting so
I'm
many.
getting float number, right? If I have to get an
Yes,
integer number.
yes, we'll come to that. We'll
Okay,
convert that.
okay.
We'll to round it. So many steps you need to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
because when I tried it, it gave me an error.
Yes.
The
Yeah, yeah,
same thing. I was
yeah.
not
Got
able
it.
to convert it into integer.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that. Don't worry. We will do that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So here, so the point is, when I'm planning to create an array of 10 to 100, I can use the first function linspace and reshape it. I can use the arrange function to reshape it. Okay. Any other way you are thinking we can do that this way? What do you think? Any other functions we can use it to create the
Uh,
same thing?
Samir, Samir, I
Mhm.
have one question. Okay, to answer that previous question to I think it's asked by Jaya, right? Okay, the
Mm.
random int. Okay, you want to generate the 4 digit number, right, Jaya? That's your question, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can give like 1,000. Okay, the random int 1,000, and then
Uh,
the last digit number is a 999, four digit number. start with 1000 and 9999. Then you can generate 4-digit random number.
No, that is fine.
No,
But
no,
No,
that's the
here,
question.
my
No, no. So that's you
my
want a 4-digit random number, right?
uh,
no,
Okay,
like
you
this
can
you're
no 4-digit. Yeah, okay, you can start. No, first number you got to give 1000.
1000.
Yeah,
Okay,
1000. Okay, and then 99949. Okay, now you can generate.
you will
You'll
get
get
a
a 4-digit
4-digit
random
number.
number. That's
Perfect.
a,
no,
your
no, you will
that's your
get it.
question, right?
Yeah, that was
That's
my
what you.
question.
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is not the way to do it. You can try it out this way right now, but I will not explain the other way. But this is not the way to create the auto generation because
Uh,
Okay, okay.
yeah. But you can try it out.
okay,
Yes, you can do that.
okay. One more thing, Samir. If I give
Hmm.
1, 10 or 3, 10, whatever number you had given earlier, and can
Hmm.
I specify a size?
Which size? No, there is no
Just
size at all. In random,
can
it
I
is just
specify?
a range, just a range.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, no size.
specify. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now tell me any other way to do it. This one. What do you think? This is the second way to generate your. And the third way I'm saying, let's try to create. Okay. My array equals to, I will say np dot array. I'm saying 1 comma 11. Okay. Then I will say this I will multiply into 10. Can I do that like this? Just think, okay? So each and every number, it will generate
Will
a
be
1 to
multiplied by 10. Yeah.
about each and number.
Look.
Mm, cannot interpret the 11 as a data type. Why? What the problem here?
Is it the bracket?
Where is the bracket?
Before NP, you have put a bracket. Should it come NP dot array bracket 1, 10? Yeah. Now put a
Like this?
one more bracket there after 10. Before 1 and after 10, if you put a bracket. No, no.
Here.
Yeah. After array, you put a bracket,
Uh-huh. And
and
I'm closing it. Right?
close it after 10.
No, no, no. It will be like this only. No? So it will be like this only.
Yeah.
I run
But
this
you are multiplying.
like this also. Something like this you're saying.
No, no. Not like that.
Mm, I'm missing some syntax, I think.
For the whole NP dot array, one bracket, she's saying.
Yeah, whole MP directory I'm doing it now.
Before multiplication. That ending bracket should be before multiplication. No,
Like this.
no, no, no.
Yes.
Before that,
No. You put
you
one
can
more
write.
extra bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is coming as 2 dimension.
Two
1
dimension,
into.
yes.
Hmm.
Hmm. But
Yes,
why
this will.
this should work, yeah? Why I don't
Yeah.
know what is the error here. Cannot interpret 10 as a data type, line number 10.
No, the ending bracket should be before that star symbol.
Like that you are saying.
Uh, okay.
Okay, anyway, we will not waste time. I will see the syntax, don't worry. But here we can do in this way as well, okay? It's not working right now, but I will see this, okay? So this is the one way we can create. So you understand all the function at least. the linspace, your a range, then your what do you call that, random numbers, all these things. Any questions up to here? No.
No question from my side.
Okay.
Samir, can you try the last? Okay, you can remove the bracket that instead of the NP. Okay, yeah,
Here.
remove that bracket and then remove after the 10 one bracket.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then print. How you can print?
This way you're saying?
Yeah.
No, it's saying that 10 is not detected everything. I don't know for what. Okay. Anyway, we'll not waste the time. I will see this tomorrow. We'll see this. So let's go to the concept of, you remember everything from the string list size slicing?
Because I am getting
Uh,
output. That's why I'm saying it. Okay, I'm getting a output. My
we're getting the output.
query.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting output.
Like this only.
Okay. Yeah, my array np dot array, not array, range, a range. Okay, I think you have mistake. A range.
No,
This
no,
one
A
is
range will, no, A range already we done it. The previous one.
okay.
We
Okay,
done it.
your
That was not.
array is serving issue.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought of. Okay,
No worries. We'll see. Okay.
okay.
Now you remember on the indexing and slicing from the list, from the string, you remember everything, right? How you're slicing indexing.
Yes.
No, everybody is clear on that. Okay. So let's see how we can index and slice your array. So NumPy as NP. Okay. So I'm just creating an integer array here. Uh, np dot a range of, let's take 12. Okay. So it will generate one number of, sorry, let's take print integer. It will just create an array of 0 to 11. That's fine. So now if I print, just think, okay, and tell me. Okay. So if I say 0, what will I print?
0.
0,
You will get a 0.
0.
0, right?
Uh,
0.
yeah, 11 zeros. 12
So
zeros,
don't
sorry.
get confused.
Index
Here
is
0 is the index, and this 0
Index
is the value
value.
inside the array. Okay. Now tell me, if I give -1.
It will still
11.
be 0.
11.
Hmm?
11.
11. 11.
Exactly.
Oh.
From that side it will start, right? Yeah. You remember all this. Let's refresh this. Now tell me this, how much you will get it.
From 11 to 6,
15. Like 0.
7, 11 to 7.
4.
Okay. Let me print first. You tell me now after that. Okay. Let me just comment this. Then I will ask you the question from each and everybody. So this is your array, and I'm putting this now. How much I will get it? Tell me.
4.
It's
So
11
how
to
much?
7. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Why?
4,
Not
4,
6. Up to 7.
0, 2, 5.
5 values from the end.
If you not give any start value, what is the start value for this?
0,
10,
0. And it will go till.
4.
4.
So what else the output would be?
0 to 4.
It will be an array 0 to 4.
Exactly. What you are doing, minus, minus, all these things. Okay. Now same thing, suppose I'm saying 5 and column, then
It will start from 4 till 11.
11. The end is not there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Now I'm not giving anything, then
Then it
0
will
to
give you
11.
the whole list, the complete
Full
list.
Complete. Okay, good. And suppose I'm giving another one to this.
It will skip count 2.
Yeah,
It's
true.
11.
So 0, then 2,
0,
then
2,
4,
4, 6, 8.
0,
and like
2, 4, 6, 8.
6, 8, 10. So skip count. Remember all these things. No need to explain anything because okay. So this is the normal one. Like whenever there is a single dimensional is there. Okay. Let's try to understand the double dimension. So whenever there is a 2D array is there, how you can take it. Okay. So now I'm ranging not in this way. I'm saying sorry 12 dot reshape 3 comma 4. Now I am the same range. I am just putting in a different. So now it will be like this. So 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay. Now the indexing will be slightly different. Same procedure, but it will be different. So if I say, if I want to get all the members from the list, now you are getting the what I'm trying to say, right? Following me properly?
Yes.
So now suppose I want to take the index, all the elements. So I will say column, then next one will be the column. So the first one, sorry. So the first one, you know that if you give a single one, normal one dimension, and it will give you all the elements, right? And this is for the second one. So I have a 2 dimension, right? So that's what I'm saying. 2 dimension separated by comma. So this part is for the first dimension, the first row, whatever you want to do it. This is for the second one. So that's what we will get it all the values from your 2 dimension. This is little bit tricky. We need to focus on more on this. Okay. So now we are giving 2 commas like first index, second index. Okay. Now suppose just think like here I am saying you got this point, the first point. Any questions on this? Hello guys, you understand this point, right?
Yes.
Fifth number line. Now suppose think like on the first one I'm saying 1 comma and the rest of the members I'm saying what should be my output? What do you think the output would
4, 5, 6, 7.
be? Just let me just uncomment this. First of all, let me print the normal array. So this is the normal array. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the way. Now suppose you are saying 1 colon comma colon. So what will be the output?
4, 5, 6, 7, and again the whole 3 rows.
Okay. What anybody any question any other suggestion here? It is start is skipping the first row. It is start this is 0 and this is 1. So it is starting at 1. All the elements till the last one is all the elements. So it is skipping the first row. First row it is skipping. Makes sense? 0th row it is skipping. It is starting as 1 and it is going till last, and second one it will be going all the elements from the column side. Okay. Are you good? Are we good? This is little bit practice we need. Okay, because this 2 dimensional slicing is different. Okay. Now suppose I'm printing integer of array. Now this is for the row. I'm saying all the rows. For the columns, I'm saying 3. What will I get it here? All the rows, only 3 columns. What I'll get it? The last column will be excluded, right?
Only
This
3,
column.
7, 11 will be there.
The 7 will be there. Okay, let's see. Exactly. Got it? You got this? The slicing is making sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just giving another example. Just answer this question. First of all, let me pick the array. You can try it out, okay? This all combination so that you can understand this. Integer array of, let's take this one. Then I'm saying 1 column 3. Then, so the first one is what? You get? You will get in the first one. All the rows, right?
All the values, yes.
And second one will be?
From second row to fourth row.
So we got this 2 column. How you are getting this? Can somebody explain me this? If you understand, take a pause and try and understand. So this is your original string, original array. And when you are giving a slicing of this, you are getting only this. How? See guys, here how many rows are there? 3 rows. Correct? Yes or no? So the first point we are saying that all the rows. We are not giving anything. All the rows. From that row, take me the first column and second column because we are putting 1, 2, 3. So it will consider 1 and 2. So which is one column? This 159 is the first column, right? And 2610 is the second column. So we are getting 2 columns here, 159 and 2610. Make sense? Are we good in this?
Yes.
Got it? This question? Any questions here? Slicing is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now just create the same thing and do an assignment for me. That will be home task. First question is write down location. Same thing. Let's create a range of 12 with receipt of 3 and 4. Okay, and the first question is grab the first row of the array. This is my first question. Second question is first column. You need to give me the first column. And your third question is second element of second. Okay, so these are the three questions you need to answer. Okay, so that your two-dimensional slicing will be cleared up. All right, any questions? Why are so silent, guys? What happened?
Writing down the question.
Okay, then question noted down.
Yes, sir.
You want me to you want me to try this, or you can try it on your own?
Yeah, we'll try.
Okay, so let me do the first one so that you can understand. Then rest of the two you can track it out. Okay, so let's take the print, the first row of the array. So we're targeting of this. Okay, first, not first row, first two rows. Can understand first two rows of the array. So I want to just consider these two rows only. Okay, change your question, the first two rows. So here I'm saying integer of array. Okay, and I'm saying it will start at, and anyway it will start at 0 only, right? And it will go till 2, so it will give me 0 and 1, correct? If I run this now, what will be my output? Normally we'll do like this. We are done, right?
Yes.
No, it's not that simple, right? And you can, rest of the items you can put if you want to. You can, this is not compulsory rather right now for the column one. If you want to give it, we can give it. No worries on that. Okay, so just think like now I need to get the first column. Okay, think like that. What you will take? Simple, I think. You want to be try, or you can try it out.
Should we give the answer now, Samir, or should we?
You can take your time. That's fine. Now, next, you want to understand your, let me take this to another file and try and understand the file here. The array operations. We are just running through this. And the plus minus, how we can do it. Right. So I'll say print integer. Yesterday I saw that. So plus 2. I can do directly the plus minus everything I can do here. Okay. Directly I can do that. So let's take operation here. Each and every member of the list will be added a plus 2. Each and every member of. Okay. So that's the beauty of your. You can do plus, you can do minus, you can do division directly on the array itself, rather than going through the for loop like the list. In list you can do like this, all these things. Okay. So that's it's called the your what do you call it? The array operations like plus, minus, division, whatever you understand, the floor division, anything just randomly you can. Got it? Are you good on this
Yes.
one? There is
Yes.
nothing much to discuss here because all the operations are like that. Okay. Okay. And I think I missed one more thing on the random, is that let me do that here itself because the operations are very simple. Nothing is there. So here, so what I'm doing, import NumPy as ending. So I am say rng equals to np dot random dot my default rng, and suppose let's take 145 is the seed. Directly I can write like this also. So let's take stock. I want to create a stock of random numbers different equals to. So rng dot, I have a function called integers also. Here it will take 0, 100, 10. Okay, this also you can do that. And let's see, print out. This also will generate a random numbers for everything. Okay, random number between 0 to 100 multipliers of 10. Okay, got it?
Okay,
So
sir.
you have a choice of different ways to create your random. Okay, fine. So I think we will be stopping here, and I will start the filter operations, the where clause in NumPy tomorrow, and there is important concept of the vectorization and broadcasting that we will discuss on Friday. So yeah, I'm done for that.